Okay, so this is going to be a 7-minute video of me showing how I cut paper. I'm cutting out a commission project of TJ Watt of the Steelers. The lady that commissioned me to do this owns a few other pieces of my art. So she just asked for something that is Steelers themed and football themed, really. Here I am cutting out the large. This is going to be a large piece of T.J. Watt. Just a kind of simplistic version of him, of a football player that has 90 on it. This takes some time. It's really thin. I showed it to some people after it was finished, and they asked if it was bent wire. They know that I do cut paper, so it's like, no, this is cut paper. It's not wire. Although bending wire like this would also be pretty impressive. So here's a piece of my art the type of stuff I usually do. That's like 40 some layers of different colored paper. So this type of commission isn't something that I never really did anything like this before, except for whenever I was a graphic designer. I went to school for graphic design at the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. They're now closed. So as you can see, this takes a while. Probably, I don't know how long it took. Probably 2 hours, maybe longer, something like that. Maybe not quite. I don't know. I don't really keep track of time. I just kind of go at it, and that's how I work. I just kind of create the pieces, the parts, I call them. Here it is. Create the parts, and then I put them together. So for this is the jersey or shirt. I found a picture of TJ Watt running, and so I printed that out and I reversed it and I placed it down on paper. That's those glue marks there. Quickly glued it, cut around it, traced around it, and then removed it, so you get those glue marks there. So here's his iconic one leg up. I don't watch football, actually. I'm more into UFC, and I enjoy fights, boxing, stuff like that. So that's a few layers, and then I added a couple more layers, the black and yellow. So, yeah, I don't really know when TJ does that iconic leg up, but I thought it was pretty cool, and I know it's iconic, so I thought I better add it. And turns out she really liked that part too. So here I am putting gluing the very thin paper version of TJ to the paper. So it's kind of, there have been projects where I left it lacy like that, and I actually put like structures like I'm doing here behind just the very thin part, and held it up. But for that piece, it was so thin and large that it would have been pretty difficult. So I tried to get this project done quickly, but not too quickly. So some of the I don't know if a person would appreciate it as much, because that the thinness, the laciness of the large version of TJ is kind of lost. These letters, those letters were kind of a pain in the neck to cut out. So here I am cutting out lightning that it has is going to have TJ's last name, what, being burst out of the parts of the lightning here. That was actually recommended to me by a person that is a fan of TJ, another friend of mine. He said you should do that because, you know, it's, and oh yeah, that makes sense. His last name's What, so electric. It just looks good with lightning, so I think that would look good with a lot of, I think that could work with a lot of different players because the energy behind lightning. So that's it, almost finished. And then I added some more. I didn't add I added more lightning in the upper left-hand corner. I didn't add the Steelers logo to his helmet there, just because it wasn't added on the actual photo that I had, because the side of the photo that it was. So, but I like the minimalism of that part of the illustration. It's just kind of straightforward, more focused on the 90 and the lightning coming down. So that's it, finished right there. Follow me on Instagram, and thank you for watching. Check out my other videos, and please subscribe.